I thought he would actually get me on the ropes there for a second. I managed to break out with my massive teleporting spamming. That might have been a cheap way to win, but I don't care. Blast. Oh well, I've got my job. Done my job here. What's this idiot talking about? Wait a second. Is this guy from Z? Huh? You mean the Z Syndicate? Well, duh. Didn't you notice the big Z on his collar? Well, big surprise, but that's how the Z Syndicate logo. My sister showed it to me once. Of course, it all makes sense. Hey, I won. Praise me. Hey, I won. Praise me. Oh yeah, you did good. Anyway, moving on. So what's the Z Syndicate? You never heard of them? Nobody knows what they're based. Where they're based, or who runs them, or what the Z stands for. The only thing we know is that they're playing something with their custom Robos. This is the first time I've ever seen one of them, but why are they wasting their time at these gambling pits? Maybe we should just ask the Joker here. So are you with Z or what? I know nothing. Oh man, could you be any more suspicious? What? You got any proof? You want proof? Explain those clothes. You're wearing a Z right there on your shirt. Oh, that's not a Z. It's a weird looking 2. You think I'm gonna believe that? Oh my god, it's complete darkness. What's going on? The lights! Hey Beer, don't let him get away. How am I supposed to stop him? I can't see a thing. There's that face again. Ah, darn it, he got away. Oh wow. Beautiful, beautiful timing, Marsha, again. Sorry I'm late. Did you see anyone rush outside? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, everyone. As a result of today's weirdness, I'm closing up for the day. I don't know why, but their walking models just look weird. Like the way they're... Oh, I'm sorry. And obvious point number 1. What's wrong, Marsha? That couldn't have been. Hey, Marsha, what's wrong? Marsha, what's wrong with her? Oh well. Listen, we did what we came for. Let's get out of here. I'll give Ernest a call. What do you want to do? What are you gonna do? I'm going home. I'm tired, so I'm going home. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay. Now, if you couldn't tell by Marsha's reaction, you probably already know who that guy was. And yes, it is that obvious. How long is it gonna be before you can finally get out of bed? Get up, you got to go to work. I don't got to go to work, I can just sit here in my bed all day, man. By the way, I'm sorry if my obvious hints made a big spoiler, but I mean, the first time I played it, I already knew who that guy was, because at this time I already saw maybe like a couple of animes, and there's always a rule in anime. I don't know why. I just don't know. I just don't know why, the reason for this. But for some reason, in most anime shows I've seen, when you have a pair of characters who are siblings, they have to look similar in some way. They either have to have the same eye color, or the same face, or the same hair color. Usually it's just the same hair color and the same eye color. That's how you can tell they're siblings. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Now, while that is actually very common in the real world for siblings to have the same hair color, but I mean, yeah, I just already told you who that guy was. But I mean, it's plainly obvious. Like seriously, the first time I played the game, at that point, when I first saw the guy, like, that guy looks familiar. Why do I know that guy's look? And that's just because he looks like her. And then her reaction made it completely obvious. They're not hiding it at all, which is kind of disappointing. You might think that they wanted to surprise the player with that, but I don't think they really wanted it to be like that. I think they wanted you to know, yes, that's her brother. So that's gonna bring out some interesting plot points later in the game. Yeah, that's a pretty strong way of doing it. I just thought they would go for a little more, you know, subtlety. You know, I guess it's fine the way it is. To be honest, I really like the fact that they made it obvious that he was her brother at this point in the game. But I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second. Hey, Marsha, you're here. So what happened yesterday? Nothing. It was nothing, really. She's been like this all day. I tried to talk to her, and she just clams up, all clam-like. We're supposed to be partners, but she's not acting really partnerly, you know? I'm sorry for leaving. I can't figure her out. Harry, give her some space. She'll talk about it when she wants to, but you can't force her. Yes. She already starts to like me right at this point in the game. I see you're all here. Good. Now listen then. Lately, we've had a real bad run of luck. You all seem overworked and just a little stressed. Marsha, I'm looking at you. Anyway. Surprise! I've entered you all in today's battle tournament. What? You did what? Come on, Chief. You know how tired we are, so why not just give us the stinking day off? Hey! I paid your entry fees. You should show a little appreciation! You better win, you hear? If you do, it'll be great publicity for our office. So that's what this is about. You couldn't care less how tired we are. He's not worried about us though. Isn't that right, Marshall? It must have been him. It looked just like him. Oh my God! See, they're making it so obvious who he really is. I mean, they're not hiding it at all. But yeah, I guess that's what they were going for. But hey, Marshall. Oh, the tournament sounds like fun. Oh, not you too. Why did I even bother getting out of bed this afternoon? Do you always wake up at noon? Alright, Tim, you got an assignment. The tournament is at the training gym. Do whatever it takes to win. Remember, it's for the good of the office. For Steel Hearts, with 3 exclamation points. Like Metal Gear! I'm sorry, I haven't referenced that in a long time. We're at 53 minutes. Already. Holy crap. Man, I must really love this game if I'm playing this for so long. This LP will be done in no time! there still aren't too many people here. We got a little time before the things get started. I'm gonna go look around. You guys better win your matches. Here's how I'll do it. I'll win first place. Marsha can have second. Being you take third. Why is that? Why don't we each gotta try our best to see what happens? No. Marsha, are you listening? Yeah, sounds good. Right. Right, see you finish line, or I'll see you, whatever. Tell some of the competition. You're still an ass. Oh my God, I am not an amateur at all. You're the amateur. I'll show you just how amateurish you really are. This is boring. Why don't they start? Once you get started, I'm tired of waiting. It's better than the adults always talk for a while. Oh my God. Okay, this is when everyone starts to talk about what the symbols mean. But I'll explain that in a minute. Oh yeah. I'll be the MC for the tournament today. Sometime on chat. So start about the photograph. In order to advance the plot, you have to talk to everybody, and everyone talks about the same stuff over and over again. It's getting on my nerves. Why did I do that? I just walked all the way around it. Oh, okay. Alright. By the way, I can explain all this in like a freaking second. Thank you. Oh wait, let's begin the battle tournament. The competitors should now take their assigned places. So everyone will be matched up, as you can plainly see. So we're actually supposed to fight here right now, but for some reason there seem to be some combatants missing. So you actually get some pretty funny dialogue when you talk to this guy. This girl's mind is obviously on the battle, but she's still putting up a good fight. Oh my God, I wish I could see this fight. What did she say? Yeah, she's obviously not focused. I don't know if I should be too proud though. My opponent never showed up. So it's fine. In fact, I just finished my match in a matter of seconds. My father's dream for me to become a great commander. I have to win. Wow, that's just like me. Is that the kid that lives next door to you? Don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my neighbor. That kid's got guts. Try not to beat you, Beaner. When you charge up using the X button, your robot is invincible while it's lit up. If you time your charge right, you can approach your opponent while dodging his attacks. Watch out though, you'll be vulnerable to attack right before and after you charge. So that means this piece of advice is pretty much useless. Got it? I can't remember all this. So last Okay, I guess I probably own it up to you guys to explain all the dialogue I skipped in the last 5 minutes. By the way, that's another funky big head model. It's called the Seal Head. I think it's probably one of the goofiest looking robots in the whole game. Basically, they're explaining all these stats. On the robot, the DWN stands for down, and it means how much damage your robot can take before it drops dead, pretty much. Like, you know, when your status gets down, that's what it means. Defense is how much damage your robot takes. Obviously, the Strike Vanisher models don't have very much defense, so they take a lot of damage. Speed is how fast they run on the ground. Sky is how fast they move in the air, and attack is basically just their attack power. On the gun, you'll see attack, speed, homing, rapid, and down. That pretty much means basically what you think it means. The attack power, the attack speed, the way the gun homes in on enemies. The rapid is how fast you can fire it, and the down is how well it puts down your enemies. Now, obviously, whenever it has a homing of 1 or less, that basically means it doesn't home in at all. Now, the bombs attacks are pretty much the same, except for 2 of them, the size and time. The size is the size of the explosion, and the time is how long the explosion lasts. With the pod, it's the same thing, except they have a homing stat. Now, the boots don't have any stats at all, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so hopefully that explains everything that I've skipped. Sorry about skipping it, but I just wanted to get all that over with because there is a lot of tedious dialogue in this game when it teaches you things. So, let's get this battle underway! I can't even see my number. Alright, good start. Now... Oh, wow! That was a big explosion. Oops. Oi. Okay, get him. Oi. See, that's what the funky big head models can do. They have really good movement in the air, so they're good at dodging. Ow! I got bounced back in between 2 explosions. Okay, remember that trick I told you about? How whenever you rapidly press the X button, for some reason CPUs can't seem to handle that? Well, I'm gonna do it right now. Just give me a second, because I need to catch up in life here. Ah! I don't know why it happens, it just happens. See, look at that! He didn't even fire his gun or anything. Now, if the train didn't get in the way, I could have kept up my chain a little bit longer. Here, I'm gonna do it again. Just watch. Hold on a second, I seem to be getting some phone alert. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's just my alarm reminding me. I love it when I bounce in between explosions or something. When you see a Robo bouncing between explosions like that, it just looks funny for some reason. It's kind of a cheap way to fight, but I don't know. It's a weird glitch I found one day, and it just seems to work. So I just use it sometimes when I'm having a hard time with fights. You now have to just better there. I lost in the first match. Oh, hey, kid, don't feel too bad. You did good. You put up a good fight. Phooey. If I've been fighting Harry, I would have won for sure. True that, man. True that. Oh yeah. True, he could have done better in your dreams. Oh yeah, he would have done way better. I actually think that Harry would have lost. Okay, you probably noticed that some of the parts have like letters sitting at the end of their names. All that basically means is the type of explosion that'll have. Marsha? Marsha! Oh, here. Harry and I won the second match. Good luck. She's very distracted right now. But I can't blame her. After that little incident you saw, the police made me shut down the restaurant. They said I should have called them first. Anyway, I need money, so I've joined this tournament. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope your battle goes well. Thanks. Maybe once they let me reopen, I can advertise Diamond as the restaurant of champions. I'm not sure Robo battle skills really make for a better restaurant. You can use the air dash in a bunch of different ways. You can pretend you're gonna land and then fool them with a feint, or you can charge right in. You can also dodge bullets if you time it right, so you'll be vulnerable. Alien, got it. Well, where am I? Oh, you can say so much goofy things. Okay, every made it. He was against Cook, but play it safe. Okay, I think I know what Holocene we're fighting in, and I'll tell you one thing. It sucks. I don't like this Holocene at all. I don't know why, but... Well, actually, I do know why. Because it sucks. I mean, it looks really cool and all, but as a place to just fight in... that is a really annoying gun you have there, dude. Get away from me. Okay. I'm just not too good at fighting this place. Mainly just because there's not much ground movement. But one thing that I do is just stand up here and then keep firing at him, or just shoot him when he's vulnerable, like right there. And then you can probably lay pods around here. Since he's one of those speedy models, he'll go down in one hit, so... Ouch. Well, he'll go down at most hits. He is actually putting up a good fight, just because of that gun he has. The drill gun is a really big problem. If you get hit with one shot from the drill gun, most likely you're going to get hit with the rest of them. But its range is not very good. It's one of those guns that basically you can fire really fast, they hit really fast, and they do a lot of damage, but the range is just crap. There's a few guns like that, and they're pretty cheap, but only if you use them with a character who can approach really fast, like this guy. So you gotta be careful. The good thing is that he goes down with one shot, so... I mean, I've explained that before, and I got some weird glitch on my computer. Go away, go away, go away. Can't concentrate when I'm focusing on my computer troubles. Idiot. Now, you might not want to use the X trick against this guy because of just because of the gun he's using. Because when you rapidly press the X button, you're very vulnerable to gunfire, but not anything else. For some reason... Huzzah! Ay.